We're at Vauxhall Park in Woodley, and just want to walk you by the scout hut here. Oh, strong smell of cannabis. It's like a little bit of woodland that goes around the scout hut.
And put it in the pot. Hello again.
Hello mate, I said I'd come and have a chat with you again, didn't I?
Yeah, you did.
I didn't have to search, I just followed the smell.
Fair play.
I just wanted to see who was here. I was surprised it was you actually. Right fella. Did you do any research on UK laws?
I'm gonna do that.
No. I did.
Fair play.
And well, in a nutshell, smoking cannabis in public is illegal.
Why is there a medical license for it then? So if it's prescribed to you, you're allowed to smoke it?
No.
Well yeah, if it's prescribed to you like paracetamols and all that stuff, you'll be allowed to smoke it.
There's terms and conditions set on anything that's prescribed and the way that you use it. And it's smoking it is not legal, it's not permitted. It will never be prescribed.
So if it gets prescribed to you, how are you supposed to use it?
The
same places that prescribe it.
Oils, vapes.
Vapes and all them things on there.
Yeah.
Yeah, it tells you to smoke it, or vape it, or eat it.
It's just a matter of debate, that's all. Understanding what the law is. And everything that I've researched and everybody that I've spoken to consistently confirm it's against the law to smoke cannabis in a public place. But not yesterday, was it the day before? You countered me on every time I tried to address it. You countered me.
You're using it as a bad thing. If you think of it in a good thing, we're not here just doing class A's or da-da-da-da. We've been prescribed it from a doctor who's gave us it. And we've paid our UK money on our tax on it and da-da-da-da-da, so them lot can get their money as well. So at the end of the day, who's bad? I've done nothing wrong to you. I'm just here in the middle of the woods. You've made out of your day, yes, you can smell it. I'm sorry you can smell it.
Yeah.
I don't want to bother you with it, but where are you supposed to do it if you've been prescribed it? If I don't want to do it in my garden and upset kids.
In my research, these are all the counter arguments that are produced that someone that is using cannabis in a public place will come up with those exact.
What, those exact excuses?
Yeah, those exact.
Those excuses. I'm trying to say to you.
Yeah.
To help you out, I'd know where you're coming from and know where I'm coming from. I'm not coming from a bad place. I'm not trying to be.
No, I didn't say you're coming from a bad place.
No, I know. I'm just describing.
And I'm not saying you're smoking cannabis either. I'm just saying that I came here following my nose because I can smell. I'm not saying that you're doing it.
But that's why are you coming over here. I know you want to have your point.
Because I can smell people smoking cannabis, and I want to better understand the law because I come across it so much and it affects me and my life. And I know people that is affected deeply to the point of where they become psychotic and they became institutionalised, ruined their life.
It ruins their life?
Yeah, it ruined their life.
Wait, message?
In what way?
Yeah, how does it ruin their life?
They became complete drug addicts where they were just a mess.
Well, from what do you mean?
Physically and psychologically. I had to pick him up off the road and carry him home.
What, from bud? That's not Or
Started with
yes,
doing
change drugs.
started doing recreational
Misuse, basically.
That's a personal
drugs.
Yeah, that's a personal problem.
problem, isn't it?
Yeah, but this is what I'm saying. I'm trying to understand. I don't have anything to do with drugs.
Okay.
I'm not law enforcement. I'm just a member of the public going
Yeah,
around
it is
seeing it all the time consistently, and it seems to be more widely accepted that it will be socially accepted. But it's illegal.
Yeah, but it's illegal, and so is most things.
Thank
Plus
you.
alcohol.
Thank you.
I agree.
That you
It is,
just...
I do agree, but it is
That's the
medical.
whole point of my conversation with you the other day, was to get you to admit
For non-medical
that you're doing
users,
something
Have a
illegal.
medical license, that means you're allowed to use it. To you, yes, it might. To people who don't have a medical
It'll be
card,
illegal if he smokes
yeah.
it.
But because
But
we all
if
have,
we smoke it, it's
we're
not.
good.
No, but that's where you're completely wrong, my friend.
But
Well,
how?
have you got a medical license? Have you got a prescription?
No, but
then.
I know from the research I've done, I'm quite happy
Care
to
what
stand
research
here
you've done.
and tell
There
you
are
that you're
doctors
completely
and everyone
wrong.
and UK people, like medical people, so like scientists.
You'll be hard
Same
pressed to
system.
find an NHS doctor to prescribe you cannabis. It's more likely a specialised doctor. And even in that case, all the people in the UK that are given medical exemption is very limited, very rare. And for me to walk into a gang of guys where there's cannabis smoke and every one of them tell me that they've got cannabis exemption certificate, alarm bells, liars,
That's alright.
that's what I thought. That's why I was challenging you on it the other day, because I wanted you to admit
I know over 100 people.
smoking cannabis in a public place
Well, I
is
didn't say
against
it's
the law.
illegal to public place. I said generally it is illegal by UK rules, and like if you search up on it and you buy it from someone who sells it, like
It's a
not
diff-
from a doctor.
It's a
it is
different
illegal.
story today from
it's not a
you.
different
Yeah, it is
story.
a different story.
It's the same story as yesterday. But
If you
yesterday
review
there
the
was no-
content,
you didn't
if you
yesterday.
review the content of the discussion that we had the other day,
Yeah.
okay, you totally flouted around the legality of smoking cannabis
Yes,
in a
but
legal
it's just
place,
it's just a
and you
part
excused yourself and
said
made
from the
me
beginning that
and made
you
me
went
feel
to
like that I was in the wrong to
You
even
said
mention it.
From the beginning, you
I
know
said
what
from
I
the
mean?
beginning,
Medical
but you asked me.
He's the one that keeps saying that everyone's lying and talking shit and keep going on. You know what I mean?
Alright.
I don't really like. I don't understand. Like, we're just here minding our business. Why are you coming over to bother us?
It's another reason that was explained to me is that people that do enjoy recreational cannabis
Yes.
are hard pressed to find places where they can do it. They're either in rented accommodation or they don't have their own privacy, so they go and find places where they can do it.
True, they do.
Yeah,
But I'm saying
yeah.
at the same time, some of them do have. Their
So
own private
I have empathy for that. I understand that, but doing it in a kids' park, I object to.
We're in a forest.
No, it's a kids' park. Kids playing there.
Where?
There's
What, in the
there's a
woods?
scout hut just there. Look,
I'm not gonna lie to you. I can't see nothing from here.
there's a scout hut. Do you want, it's just over there. You've walked past it and you couldn't see it.
Well, I weren't looking over there, was I, fella? Why would I be looking
Well,
over
You're on about the skate park.
I'm telling you, there is a scouts hut there.
there? Okay, and I weren't looking there. Why would I be looking over there?
I'm not saying you're looking in there. I'm saying you're in the close vicinity of where children
Even open
are,
right now.
and you're doing an illegal activity by smoking cannabis. That's what I'm saying. All right. Someone here may have been doing an illegal activity smoking cannabis because I smelt it, which is why I came over. I'm not accusing you.
I know you're not accusing.
I
me.
was smoking.
You were.
Yeah, I
Oh, well,
was.
you. That's very good for you just to say it. What were you smoking?
Huh?
What were you smoking?
Cannabis.
Okay. Well, there you go. At least you've got the gall to admit what you were doing. It's
Of course I
illegal.
have. I get it medically. I'll get it on prescription.
Yeah, but
I
it's
like-
illegal to smoke it.
You know what, Ed? How's it illegal to smoke it if the UK government is the one giving it to me on medical prescription, all grown over
If you go to a medical cannabis supply website, they'll describe in detail the laws around medical cannabis, and it states quite clearly smoking cannabis in public is illegal, or any smoking of cannabis is illegal.
Oh, you're wrong there.
No. But I just wanted to come over and say I'm disappointed to find you here again, smoking cannabis in a public place, especially around children.
What children?
The children that frequent the scout hut here, the
Well,
children,
there's no one there now.
the children that play in these woods, the
There's
children
no
that
one
play
there
on
now.
the
You're the only other person in the park at the moment.
This is what I was saying to you about the excuses that come up by people that find it difficult to accept the law.
It's facts, not excuses. It's facts.
Well, anyway, I've been quite reasonable with you.
Yeah. Bye bye.
Okay, and I come through here every day, so
Bye.
we might see each other again.
Have a nice
Bye.
evening, fella.
Is that who you work for, Lee Marley?
I don't
Take
know.
care.
Who do you work for?
Why do you need to know that information, may I ask? Who do you work for?
It may affect your employer. You're all job site lads, aren't you? You're all job site lads. So
I don't think I'm a job site lad, fella. How do you know I'm not self-employed, or I'm working for a private company, or I'm just here just chilling and I'm just wearing steel toe caps and I'm just on my break?
sometimes it does affect employers because there's consumption of drugs and then operation of equipment, health and safety, all that kind of thing.
Okay.
So, all right. Well, thanks for talking to me again.
Have a lovely evening, fella.
I'll probably talk to you again sometime. Yeah.
Okay.
All right. Cheers now. And there you go. Vauxhall Park, Woodley, Reading, and the continued consumption, smoking of Class B drugs in a public place. Stay there around there. And there's the scout hut. Look. Just there, that's the back of it. Just through the gate here. Another children's play area. That's nice. Basketball facilities for the kids. And the scout hut. They have to go completely around, walk past second Woodley Scout Group. I bet they have concerns. Anyway, that was today's experience. I can smell it a mile off. And I think it's clear how I feel about it. It's quite clear how they feel about it. They just want to smoke marijuana in a public place and for everybody else to just jog on. But, let's see where we go. Sign out.